Every single day we're engaging in conversations. We're speaking words that have the potential to shape our lives, impact others, and even change the world around us. Words are powerful. They inspire, they heal, they motivate, and they transform. But here's the real secret. Sometimes the most powerful words are the ones you never use. Welcome to our channel, where today's episode explores this fascinating topic. Prepare to discover the strength in staying silent, the power in restraint, and how certain words, when left unspoken, can become the key to success, happiness, and deeper connections. Many times we tend to think that using fewer words means that we're not effective communicators or that we lack confidence. However, nothing could be further from the truth. There's a profound wisdom in knowing when to stay quiet and when to speak up. In fact, the ability to control our words is a sign of true strength and maturity. When we learn to listen more and talk less, we open ourselves up to a deeper understanding of the world around us and the people in it. Instead of constantly needing to fill the silence or feeling the need to respond to everything, we can pause, reflect, and truly absorb what's being said. This allows us to engage more meaningfully in conversations and build stronger connections with those around us. Furthermore, by choosing our words carefully, we can create a more positive and harmonious environment. When we avoid negative or harmful language, we contribute to a culture of respect and understanding. Our silence can be a powerful tool for breaking down barriers and building bridges. It can also help us to cultivate inner peace. In the midst of chaos and noise, learning to stay silent can be a refuge. It gives us a moment to disconnect from the external world and reconnect with ourselves. In this quiet space, we can find clarity, peace, and a renewed sense of purpose. So let us take a moment to appreciate the power of silence and the importance of not saying everything that comes to mind. Let's embrace the strength it offers and the wisdom it imparts. Remember, sometimes the most powerful words are the ones we never speak. And so, my brothers and sisters, just as there are words that shape our world, there are words that, if left unspoken, can also shape our lives in profound ways. You see, when we remove negativity from our vocabulary, we're not just filling our mouths with pleasantries, we're creating a shield against toxicity. Negativity, whether in the form of gossip, complaining, or criticizing, has the power to poison our minds and relationships. By cutting it out, we're purifying our communication and creating a healthier environment for ourselves and others. Consider the times you've been on the receiving end of harsh words or unfounded criticism. How did it make you feel? Belittled, demotivated, maybe even angry? Now think about the times someone chose to stay silent instead of resorting to negativity. Didn't that build more respect between you? Didn't you feel a surge of admiration for their self-control and wisdom? That's the kind of impact we want to have. We want to be known not for our sharp words, but for our ability to maintain positivity and grace under pressure. But it doesn't stop there. Avoiding negativity isn't just about protecting ourselves and others, it's also about protecting opportunities. Negativity has a way of closing doors and limiting possibilities. When we fill our conversations with complaints and criticisms, we create a draining atmosphere that doesn't invite growth or prosperity. Instead, when we focus on encouragement, gratitude, and positivity, we open the door to new opportunities and blessings. Think about it. Would you trust someone with a big project who constantly complains or doubts their abilities? Or would you turn to the person who exudes confidence, optimism, and a solution-oriented mindset? The latter, right? That's the kind of person we want to be. Someone who, through their positive energy and choice of words, attracts success and inspires others. However, it's essential to remember that avoiding negativity isn't about being fake or superficial. It's not about putting on a smile and pretending everything's perfect. Rather, it's about making a conscious effort to focus on the good, to find solutions instead of dwelling on problems. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and maintaining a hopeful attitude even in tough times. For example, when faced with a setback, instead of complaining about bad luck or the unfairness of the situation, we can choose to focus on what we can control. We can view the setback as an opportunity to learn and adapt our strategies. Similarly, when dealing with other people, rather than indulging in gossip or criticism, we can choose to see the best in them and offer support and encouragement. Being able to cut out negativity from our vocabulary is a skill that can be developed. It requires self-awareness, emotional regulation, and a commitment to personal growth. It's a journey that may not be easy, but the rewards are immeasurable. Not only will we create a more positive and harmonious environment for ourselves and others, but we'll also open the doors to greater success, happiness, and fulfillment. So, my brothers and sisters, as we continue this journey of self-discovery and personal development, let's strive to be the generation that breaks the cycle of negativity. Let's be known for our ability to maintain positivity, offer encouragement, and inspire hope in all those around us. Some of the greatest leaders, teachers, and thinkers throughout history understood this concept well. They knew that while words had immense power, there were certain words that, when used excessively or thoughtlessly, could diminish that power. They understood that there was hidden power in silence, in words left unspoken, and in the discipline to choose wisely. Take, for instance, the wise teachers who didn't just lecture but paused, who created moments of silence in their classrooms, allowing students to reflect and absorb their teachings. These moments of silence weren't seen as awkward or unproductive. Instead, they became catalysts for deeper learning and personal growth. Students were not just memorizing facts, they were internalizing lessons that would shape their lives. Similarly, successful leaders didn't just command and control. They knew when to speak up and when to hold back. They understood the power of timing, of creating moments of silence to emphasize a point or to allow others to share their thoughts. This created an environment of mutual respect and collaboration, leading to better decision-making and increased productivity. In fact, great orators understood this principle so well that they incorporated it into their speeches. They knew that strategic pauses could amplify their message, creating a lasting impact on their audience. These pauses weren't just filler moments. They were opportunities to connect with the audience on a deeper level, to evoke emotions and to drive home their points. So brothers and sisters, as we navigate through life, let's remember the wisdom of those who came before us. Let's recognize the power of silence and the importance of choosing our words wisely. And if we look at the guidance provided in the Quran, we find a wealth of knowledge and insight into this very topic. The Quran reminds us that every word we speak is recorded, and that silence can be a form of wisdom. Even modern psychology confirms words unsaid can prevent conflict, reduce stress, and strengthen bonds. Consider this ayah from the Quran, Surah Qaf, ayah 18. Not a word does a person utter except that it is recorded by an observer ready. This ayah highlights the importance of being mindful of our words. Every word we speak, whether spoken or written, is accounted for. It emphasizes the significance of choosing our words carefully, as they are not just casual utterances, but have eternal consequences. Moreover, the Quran encourages us to be truthful and sincere in our speech. It teaches us to avoid using words to deceive, manipulate, or cause harm. Instead, we're encouraged to use our words to spread goodness, to uplift others, and to foster positive relationships. By following these principles, we not only honor the teachings of the Quran but also align ourselves with the values of integrity, compassion, and wisdom. So brothers and sisters, as we come to the end of this discussion, let's remember the hidden power of words. Words have the ability to shape our lives, impact others, and even change the world around us. We've explored how certain words, when avoided, can create a ripple effect of positivity, growth, and respect. You've learned how to remove negativity not just for the sake of maintaining harmony, but as a tool for personal and collective elevation. The question now is, how will you use this knowledge? Which words will you choose to leave unspoken? How will you harness the power of silence and positivity in your daily life? The choices you make today will echo in your tomorrow. So choose wisely, choose positively, and choose to be the generation that speaks words that not only uplift themselves, but also inspire and elevate humanity as a whole. As we conclude this episode, I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. What words have you found to be powerful in your life? How have you seen the impact of positivity and silence in your relationships and work? Your comments have the power to inspire others and build a supportive community. If you found value in this episode, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with those who might benefit from it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and join our growing community of seekers and learners. Together, we can continue to explore the depths of our faith, personal growth, and societal progress. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. Until next time, may peace and wisdom be with you.